Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our licensing subcommittee. We start off with the apologies. Well, we have none of those. Any declarations of interest from anybody?
Webcast and introduction.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Have I got it?
Is it not?
Oh, I've got it on here, have I?
Yeah, at the top.
Oh, yes, I have. Sorry. Sorry, Steve. Right. This, not the virtual. I would like to remind everyone present that this meeting will be broadcast live to the internet or filmed and will be capable of repeated viewing or other use in such third parties. Please could I also remind members of the public who have registered to speak that they will be admitted to the meeting at the appropriate time. Please also be aware that if technical difficulties interrupt the meeting, they cannot be overcome and may need to adjourn the meeting. In fact, the taxi drivers won't be. No, so that's it, yeah. Then you start on the other one. You webcast that, will you?
Yeah, I'll start it out with
Okay,
palsy.
right. Well, the procedure for the conduct of business is on pages 5 to 12. Exclusion of public and press. We need to exclude the public and press for item 6 and 7. And that's it. So we're going to item 6. We all got the papers, all right, haven't we? Has Lynn got papers up there?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Just from, well, I'll introduce Lynn. Lynn.
I'll go and get the...
Yes, please. Just to mention, if you didn't hear what was said earlier, Lynn Ridley is, I don't know if we call you a trainee.
She's training to be the next, one of the licensing legal advisors.
Well, I'm going to palsy.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
And she will sit in when we're making a decision, but not say anything. It's just
Okay.
for observation.
Richard, have we got the officer who does the report?
Pardon?
Have we got an officer who does
Yes, she just. Okay, we're just waiting for Rosie to return. There she is.
Yeah, I'm going to have to let you sign this one after next one because the print is not...
Convene our meeting. Our next application is item 9 on our agenda to consider an application for a street trading consent under the Local Government Miscellaneous Act 1982. I'll now ask Peter Jones, our licensing officer, to take us through the application, please.
Thank you, Chair. So this is an application for street trading consent made by El Cafecito Limited. It was received on the 3rd of October 2022 and the consent is to operate at the Loughton Club, 8 Station Road, Loughton. The applicant seeks to sell hot and cold drinks, pastries, baked goods and snacks, Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 4 p.m, Saturdays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m, and Sundays 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. A copy of the application is attached to the report. There is no requirement in the Local Government Miscellaneous Provisions Act to carry out any consultation, but the authority notified Essex Police, Essex Fire and Rescue Service, Environmental Health, Community Resilience and Essex County Council Highways, along with the Loughton Town Council and the Ward Councillors. A public notice was also placed at the site and a copy is attached to the report. The authority received one representation of objection, and this was from Loughton Town Council. There was previously a consent to trade at this location, which permitted the sale of hot food and drinks Monday to Saturday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m, and Sundays, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. That trader sought not to renew, and that expired on the 5th of April. I've also made a note in the report that there was one complaint about that trader, but that was resolved after licensing became involved, and that related to customers loitering and obstructing the footpath. The decisions you can take are to grant the consent as applied for, grant the consent with any additional conditions you feel appropriate or changes to the hours, or refuse the application. It's worth noting neither the applicant nor the objector are in attendance. The objector has stated that they've got no one to attend committee hearing, and the applicant on the 29th of November intimated their attendance today but haven't attended, And so it's up to you, Chair, and the committee whether or not you wish to hear this in their absence or adjourn it. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll just ask advice from our legal advisor, please.
You can do exactly what Peter said. You could adjourn it,
Yes.
or
Use your microphone.
also, sorry, you can.
Oh.
You can adjourn it, or you can make a decision as the person is not here.
Right. Members of the panel.
It's a fairly straightforward application. It's actually reducing the hours, as I understand it, from the previous licence that was in place for that area. It's disappointing that the applicant is not present, but it does seem to be one that we could make a decision without their presence.
Okay, I think the same. Councillor Heather.
Thank you, Chair. I just think that they should extend the common courtesy to attend for the hearing of the application. So I'm actually more in favour of adjourning it than I am of reaching a decision at the moment.
And then this is where you guys have to display, because you guys are, pretend you're not, yeah, you guys have to leave.
This is being webcast, so
No, at this point, when you come to make the decision,
Yes.
at this point, when you come, they're making a decision, Councillor Pond, Councillor
Debbie?
Peter and Debbie will have to leave. But you're just giving your opinion.
Do you want to discuss this first? We'll discuss it with in private. Well, you're still
I'll pause, shall I do?
right.
Pause.
Yes, please. Yes.
We are paused.
If you'd like to leave it just for a minute, please, Caroline. Wind it up for me as I go.
Okay, I'll do it as you go then.
Right. We now start open our adjourned meeting. We were discussing the application for a street trading licence for Alka Limited, Loughton Club, 8 Station Road, Loughton. The application has been treated on its own merits, and this subcommittee has taken its decision based on the merits of the application, the relevant representations received. During our deliberation in private session, our advisory officer gave us the following advice, that there is no right of appeal. The decision of this subcommittee is the application shall be adjourned until a future meeting in order that the licensing subcommittee can ask questions of the applicant.
That's it.
So this application is adjourned until a future meeting for the applicant to attend and the objectors if they want to. That it?
Yeah.
Okay, that concludes it. That concludes our business this morning. Thank you all for your attendance and declare the meeting closed.